We're on the road. Where transportation goes, community grows. Welcome to On the Road with the MTA. And welcome to another edition of On the Road with the MTA. I'm Jay Gibbons alongside with Stephanie Kay from the MTA. How is Stephanie over there today?
Well, I am doing well because the sun is out now.
Well, welcome. You know, it's close to spring.
I know. Well, it is Michigan, and it could be gone anytime now.
Oh, that's right. It'll snow like it did on my birthday last year in April.
When's your birthday? April what?
April 17th.
Oh,
Shh,
really?
don't tell anybody.
It's my sister-in-law's birthday.
Woo,
yeah,
look at that.
My birthday's March 8th. Mark your calendars.
Ooh, that's coming up real quick.
I know. And I'm registered. No, I'm kidding. At the cash store. No, but the sun is my birthday gift. I do love that so much. That was wonderful. But yeah, even on your birthday, here when you work at MTA, you get your birthday off paid.
Yep.
Isn't that nice?
That's very nice.
They do a lot of wonderful things at MTA. They give the rides, which we realize, the transportation, and we go and give presentations to companies, let them know what we do. And we were lucky. Mr. Benning joined me, and so did Mr. Ed Berger, who is the manager of Your Ride. And of course, Ed Benning is our CEO of MTA. They joined me the evening to go out to a place called Extraordinary Heroes. And we were able to present in a room full of wonderful parents and people that had children. I don't want to say with disabilities, they have different abilities.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, I like that.
And I must say, the lady in charge of that is just beautiful inside and out. Her name is Jennifer Silverton. And she had a 6-figure job that she quit in order to dedicate her life to this passion. So thank you for welcoming us today, Jennifer. How are you doing today?
I'm well, and thank you so much for having me. Just one little point of clarification. It's Xceptional Heroes.
Exceptional. I said extraordinary. I made you extraordinary.
That's okay. You can be both. You can be both.
I like that too.
Yes, exceptional. You are right. But you're both. You are truly both, because what you guys do over there is tremendous. And I didn't realize what all you did until I got to know you better. So that's why we invited you on our show. We want you to tell us and the listeners, what is it that Extraordinary and Exceptional Heroes do?
Well, thank you very much. Exceptional Heroes, we facilitate social, recreational, and life skills opportunities for adults living with intellectual and cognitive disabilities. And both my son and myself, and my business partner, Teresa White, we're both raising young adult sons with intellectual disabilities. And we discovered that once grade school and transition programs come to an end, that all of that structure and socialization ends. And these individuals often don't drive. They're stuck home. Caregivers, if they don't work out of the home, they're home working, can't drive them around. And there's so much regression and impact on their development and mental health. So we thought it was time to get some socialization and recreation going. So that's what we do.
Well, I know that you've done so much. You've dedicated your life to helping people and helping others and helping Aiden, your son. And I know that transportation is one of the biggest barriers. Parents are busy. And you have 2 children. So you're trying to get one to maybe band practice or one to sports, and you're trying to take your son to where he needs to go. That transportation barrier is enormously in need of being helped with that. And that's why MTA loves to partner with you and be out there. And we're looking forward to helping you get your children to where they need to go now.
Well, that is most definitely one of our major challenges. And, the presentation that you and Ed Benning and Ed Berger presented last night was so eye-opening. It's amazing, like as much as all the caregivers think we know on this lifelong special needs journey, how much there's always to learn. So we too are really looking forward to partnering and, opening up everybody's eyes to what tools are out there for success with supported independence.
Well, you sure had some good questions for us last night. We're working on some other things to even improve the way we can make a child who might not know how to get off the bus or where to get off, that we can help him find that comfort and help the parents know that child's going to be taken care of when they're on the bus or in Your Ride or the Rides to Wellness. I don't know how you've done it before now. I don't know how you've managed to do as much as you have. And how long has the Exceptional Heroes been in our community?
Exceptional Heroes and our members have been functioning socially for about 5 or 6 years. And it's really the last year and a half that we established ourselves as a tax-exempt organization and kind of formalized our existence and just grew and expanded. And we offer 3 to 5 activities a week, ranging from bowling, movies, meals out, beach days at Holly State Park, lots of fitness and activities and yoga. My daughter actually leads a fitness program for them every Thursday. So we have a really great variety, 3 to 5 days a week. And, our participants are required to get themselves there and back. And most of our activities are free. There are some that have a small charge, and my partner Teresa does a great job of negotiating a charitable rate or a group rate. But, our participants are required to cover the cost of the few activities that do have a charge. So, that's a challenge too, and just part of, growing and trying to get some grant money and obviously donations and such. But, we're moving the dial, and there's just so much need for that social and recreational interaction.
Oh, it's so important. You're right about that. I love seeing the young men last night. They were making friends, they were talking, they were giggling, looked like they were having a great time. And I know there's others out there that might have children that they need to get involved with things like this. How can they get started with you? How can they get in touch with you to be part of your wonderful organization?
Well, you make a great point. There's a huge population out there that would benefit from what we do, and we are very anxious to meet them. But, we can be found in a variety of ways. For those that are on social media, we have a Facebook page called Xceptional Heroes, and it's spelled with an X. And we also have a website, and that would be exceptionalheroes.org. Again, all spelled with an X. And all of our personal contact information is in there, our email address. So that's how we can be found.
Awesome. Is there a phone number as well?
Yes, the phone numbers, mine is 810-730-6136. And myself and Teresa's phone number is in all of that contact information that I gave previously as well.
Well, you're just doing a tremendous job. I mean, you're helping so many families to connect and to have these kids. They thrive when they have that connection with other people, and they can actually go out and feel independent and go to the bowling alley or the other activities you're doing. What's coming up for you right now? What are your plans for the maybe the field trips?
Well, I do want to just expound on your comment. It is so true. They come, and it's been really beautiful to watch those that come, repeatedly, how maybe they were a bit skittish at the beginning, but now to watch them come, see their comfort level, see them forging friendships, and even those that don't have, that are nonverbal. I mean, just to watch their body language and see them exuding that they do have this sense of belonging and a community, and watching the caregivers too, also skittish sometimes. I can't leave my kid. I don't think that my kid here. And then to watch, the beautiful byproduct has been the parent connection as well. We all walk in one another's shoes, and, hopefully we're all surrounded by supportive friends and family, but it is nice to really connect with people that really, really do walk in your shoes and do get it. So, to answer your question, what's coming up? We just put out our March calendar. We have a monthly calendar we put out on both our Facebook page and on our website. And it's pretty comprehensive, tells you what we're doing, where we're doing, is it free, is there a cost? And again, a good mix of some of our super popular things like bowling. This group really loves to bowl. We get 30 people out sometimes to bowl together. And we're, itching to get outside. As soon as the climate changes, we do a lot of fitness and park days and that type of thing outside. But we do a movie once a week. We do Parent University, which is what you attended last night. At the last Tuesday of each month, we bring in an expert in any one of the huge array of topics in the special needs journey that are of concern and challenge for caregivers and those living with disabilities. So, lots of just tons of opportunity to socialize, feel a sense of belonging, and make friends.
Well, I know people are listening that might want to have a child join you, but they might be interested in volunteering and maybe donating to your cause too. If they don't have a child with disabilities, but they would like to donate some money to help the other ones ahead. Can they do that as well?
Yeah.
Didn't think it'd say no, but I didn't know if there was a way they could do it. Can take a credit card over the, or just, do you need volunteers?
Well, yes to all the above. And on both of our website and our Facebook page, there's an option to donate. And we definitely, we welcome volunteers. And I promise it would be a very rewarding opportunity. And how we go about that, if anyone's interested in volunteering, I encourage them to look at our calendar, see what works, that's a good fit with their skill set or their interest and certainly their schedule. And, reach out to us by, any one of our ways of contact, email, messenger, on Facebook. And, tell me, say, hey, I'm Jane Smith and I'm interested in coming for bingo. And can you tell me what would be required? And we'll give them all the nitty gritty. But, it's usually a couple hours out of your time. And it's really a matter of not, engaging with our group and having your antenna up for who needs a little bit of help. Not everybody can read. We have some, again, that are nonverbal. We have some with vision impairments. And you have to have your antenna up for where support is needed. But just engagement is also a huge benefit.
Oh, absolutely. I know we were talking about that last night about how some people are very uncomfortable with somebody around disabilities. They don't know how to handle that. And others have a big heart and want to help. My granddaughter, her name's Oakley, and she's only 5 years old. And she goes to school with a little girl who has autism. We call it awesomeism because this little girl is just awesome. But she'll hurt Oakley not realizing her strength, or she will tear up Oakley's paper. And Oakley's like, that's okay. She didn't mean to. I can make another one. And she has such a heart to help this little girl who has autism. She said, she's my best friend. She just finds that little girl, wants to hug her. Yes, there's special people like that would be great as a volunteer for you.
Most definitely. I love hearing that story. And I love that name, Oakley.
Yeah, like Oakley that. Quinn. Yes. She's just a sweetheart. She just loves that little girl. And she hugs her when she sees her, and she wants to invite her to her birthday party. And she said, I bet she doesn't get invited to too many parties. I'm going to invite her to everything we're ever doing. I thought that's so sweet.
Jim, I'll tell you what you're describing there is the beauty of inclusion. Somebody that has awesomeism, as you said,
yes.
And she's exposed to that at an early age, as opposed to being in high school and having somebody with disabilities just visiting the classroom, where frankly it's a strange occurrence at that point. She's growing up with that awareness and inclusion, and that's what makes people with heart like Oakley. A lot of it's in their DNA, but the exposure is helps shape that too.
Absolutely. And what I've noticed, I've had a chance being in the radio station for 21 years and working at MTA for about 2.5 years now. I have been privileged to meet a lot of people, different people, community leaders, politicians, but also a lot of people with different abilities. And I must say, every time I meet somebody with awesomeism or the different abilities, they seem so happy. They have a heart of just joy. They always seem, the young men last night, they were just happy, they were laughing, they were talking. And that's just wonderful to see. We can learn from that, because the autism or the disabilities people might have, there are such deep talents within each one of these people and deep hearts that we can learn from when we get to know them and volunteer or meet them. So what you're doing is connecting so many wonderful people together.
Oh, thank you for saying that. And it is true. I always say the happiest place in the world is a Special Olympics event. Everybody's happy. Everybody's a winner. It's the happiest existence, and it really is eye-opening. So yeah, I love that you see that.
Absolutely. I see it in you, and you're bringing it all together, and we can't thank you enough for doing that, Jennifer.
Well, thank you for letting me, share our word here. And again, we know there's people out there that need that engagement, and we are here to welcome them.
All right. Well, once again, how they get a hold of you if they're listening and thinking, I really want to volunteer, I want to donate, or I have a child that could really use these services. Give us the information one more time.
So if you're interested in donating or volunteering, we encourage you to go to our website, exceptionalheroes.org. Calendar is there. Email contact form is there. Or if you're on social media, go to our Facebook page, Xceptional Heroes. Again, it's XCEPTIONAL, Xceptional Heroes. Public Facebook page, and you can reach us by messaging us there as well. And we'll look forward to engaging with you.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And tell Aiden I said hello. I love your son. He has a heart of gold, too. He's just wonderful. And your husband, if you may recognize the name Silverton, her husband was Kimball Silverton. He was a dermatologist in this area.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's really into skin.
Well, that's why she has beautiful skin, too. You should see her. Yeah. It's too bad it's not TV. You should be seen in person, too. I tried to stand behind her and talk, so I was look at her while I was talking, but she wouldn't let me do it.
Please. No, you're so kind. But yes, all past tense, and he's retired and just rebuilding motorcycles now. But
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, just be careful. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for listening and joining us, Jennifer. And every week we do this. It's On the Road with the MTA. We'd love to bring you things that are in the community that are free, that are helpful, that are just making your life a little easier.
Yep.
On the Road with MTA, Stephanie K. and Jay. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to On the Road with the MTA. For more information on our services and community outreach, visit us online anytime at www.mtaflint.org. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The MTA, your community, your connection, your way.